What's up, guys, and welcome to the Tim Sports Talk. We have another Washington football team recap. What's up, guys? And it's not a freaking fun one, man. 5 turnovers. Every single one was absolutely critical. This is so frustrating to watch. First one is a freaking fumble 60 yards downfield where nobody wants to freaking pick up the ball. Cam Sims had a chance. Logan Thomas had a chance. Terry McLaurin had a chance. Everybody had a freaking chance to pick up the ball. Nobody's picking up that one. Freaking Alex Smith, 3 interceptions. Cost us every single time. Right before the half, we could have 3 points. Right in the freaking fourth quarter, we could have 3 points. And then right at the end of the game, he throws another one. Oh my goodness, man. And Daniel Jones with no turnovers today. Come on, 35 turnovers in 20 freaking games, and we get none. 5 turnovers to none in a 3-point game against a 1-7 Giants team. I'm just so freaking frustrated in this game. This is our season. We have to be able to beat the Giants if we expect to make the freaking playoffs. Are you serious? We can't beat the Giants? They beat us twice. Daniel Jones is 4-0 against us. 4-0! Oh my God, we have 37 total yards of rushing. Ooh, oh my goodness. They have 166 with Alfred Morris and Wayne Gallman. Devontae Freeman and Saquon Barkley are hurt. They have one of the worst offensive lines in the league. And they get 166 to 37 on the ground. Isaiah Wright on a freaking punt. Can't catch a punt. It's just within the 10-yard line too? Why are you even trying to catch it? Just let it bounce. I'm sweating. I'm so frustrated. I haven't even started reading your dang comments yet. Oh my God. What do we got here? 3 for 8 on third down. We let them go 6 for 15. Time of possession. Everybody here knows I love the time of possession. 36.5 minutes to 23.5. Get off the field, defense. Did we have a single 3 and out? I said I wanted 3 and outs. Did we have any? I don't think we had a single 3 and out on the frickin' day. One 3 and out at the end of the game. I wanted 3. One 3 and out against a 1-7 football team. Is there anything else I want to say before I get into your comments? Alex Smith, besides the 3 turnovers, had a decent day. 24 for 32, 325 yards and a touchdown. Great play by Terry McLaurin. He had 3 defenders around him. He spins out of 1 tackle and runs it for 68 yards. That was nice. Cam Sims had a lot of big plays today. He had 3 catches, and all of them, I think, were pretty freaking huge. 20-plus yards. That's good. But, yeah, this is a debacle. So, all right, let's see. Get into your guys' comments. All right, here we go. Shaking my head. This game was just ridiculous. Absolutely. Thanks. What's up, Chris? What's up, DRG? I hate being a Redskins fan. I don't relate. Chris Sports Talk, our QBs are terrible. QBs were a big problem today. DRG, we'd lose to the Jets. Anything's possible. But not really, because the Giants are actually a decent football team. They're better than their record, but still, we have no business losing this game. We could easily have won a 3-point game when we have 5 turnovers in 23.5 minutes of freaking play. Mitchell Wassman, it looked close, but don't let the score fool you. We should have lost by more. Yeah, we had Evan Ingram got a big drop on that 1 3 and out. They could have easily had a first down there. What else we got? You had J.D. McKissick and Isaiah Wright wide open in the flat. Yeah, this team should disband. I don't think so. Done with this team. Hail to the Redskins says. Yeah, we'll say that all the time. Chris Sports Talk, and we waited too long for what, man? Yeah, this comes after a bye week, and they had a short week, and instead they come out with a 17 to 3, 20 to 3 lead at halftime. Yeah, which team was on the bye week again? Logan Thomas wide open. He runs backwards, throws a pick. Oh, let's try Logan Thomas at QB. At this point, we got to go back to Dwayne now. Kyle Allen's hurt. Alex Smith is a freaking nowhere. We're not going anywhere with him. Put the young man back in, Ron. Okay? Put him in and see what he can do to finish up the season so that we can know that we need a new quarterback for the 2021 draft. Okay? Put Dwayne back in. If you're going to lose to the 0-7 Giants besides winning against us twice, put Dwayne back in. We're done. Please, we aren't making the playoffs for sure. I hope we go 2-14, lose by 50 every game. We have a no O-line. Or no D-line. Yeah, we have no D-line. Well, what did he have? We had 5 sacks for 28 yards. The D-line wasn't awful, but yeah, 166 yards on the ground. That's bad. First half was ridiculous. Isaiah Wright could have just let the ball roll in the end zone. Then we have had 4 penalties back-to-back. Why, man, why? Yeah. Shaking my head, this is stupid. Cameron Kroll didn't play well, but he had that big sack. Yes, he did. He had that big sack, but he had a couple of plays, especially the one I'm thinking of on that that out and up route. He got beat real bad on there. Just trade everyone for draft picks. I wish we could. Chase Young needs to play better. Kerrigan and Payne shouldn't be the only ones getting back there. Yeah, I know he had a couple of pressures, but what did he end up with? Did he have any sacks on the day? For Chase Young, he had 1 sack and a tackle for loss, and he only had 2 tackles on the day. So there you go. You had a sack and a tackle for loss. That was his only 2 tackles. Chase Young needs to play better. Sorry. Our only chance is Sean Saylor comes back from the dead. Oh God. Cam Sims, like I said, he had 3 big catches today. There's no doubt. One was a nice play where they had a fake screen. Alex Smith did a nice pump fake. Found Cam Sims in the deep, like that cover 2 beater. That was nice. Cam Curl needs to start, and we need to give Gibson the ball. This is stupid. Cam Curl did start today, and he was up and down. Give Gibson the ball. Well, he's the one that fumbled on the first play of the game. After a 21-yard play, it looked great, but you freaking fumble. And then we don't get the ball back until we're down, 13-0, because then we fumble the next punt. I mean, we have no chance to run the football when you're down 13-0 coming out the game. He needs to be in. I've been saying this, talking about Cam. I mean, Cam, he had a decent day, but I'm not going to slice him. K Smalls, what's up? Welcome to the channel. I've not seen you before, and sorry that you came in on one of these big rants. We should have scored before the half, but there was another Alex Smith. Exactly. That was huge. In a 3-point game, he gave 2 interceptions while we're in field goal range. One was a long field goal, but they were both in field goal range. Alex Smith played well. It's just that he tried to do too much for no reason. Players are wide open, short, and just give him the ball. We don't need big play, like, come on. Well, all of his interceptions, well, no, the last one was long, but the 2 interceptions were to short plays. He wasn't even going deep. J.D. McKissick falls, and then we throw it right to Martinez, and then the other one, he throws it over McKissick's head. It was only a 2-yard pass. Chase Young gets double and triple teamed. He's the reason why they're getting back there. Yeah, I agree with you, Mitchell. I think he didn't have a bad day. The first interception wasn't really on Alex. JD just fell. I mean, here or there. Terry McLaurin was underrated in NFL receiver. Yeah, Terry McLaurin is another great day. I know he had like 30 fantasy points in one of my leagues. That 68-yard touchdown was fantastic. How many catches did he end up with today? He ended up with 7 catches, 115 yards, and a touchdown on 7 targets. Do you think we need to throw him the ball more? There's not an excuse for Chase. He needs to play better, period. I don't know. I'll have to look more into what Chase did and what Chase didn't do. But, wow. This game, dude. We get the first drive, we come out, we get a stop on downs, a big stop by Daron Payne. It's like, yes, let's go offense. First play, we fumble the ball after a 21-yard gain. And everybody had a chance to pick up the ball. All 11 guys, I feel like. Good God. Where was Robert Foster? Did he even play? Not that I saw. I didn't see Robert Foster at all because Sims was back. Steve Sims, that is. Isaiah Wright was in the game. Cam Sims and Terry McLaurin. There's your 4 receivers. Anthony Johnson, how's it going, man? Breeze, welcome to the channel, Breeze. Have not seen you here before. Welcome to the channel. He says, or she, I'm not sure. It's a dog, actually. The dog says, Do you think the Giants were lucky? I mean, the Giants played fine, but, it's just we gave it away. So it's not necessarily that they're lucky because they got the turnovers. They could have dropped those interceptions. That's something we would have done, If we're wide open, even though you have a wide open interception, we could have easily dropped them. But, you fumble the ball. That one was lucky no matter who got it, right? Because even if we got it 60 yards downfield, but, that would have been lucky no matter who got it. But, I don't know, just, I wouldn't say the Giants got lucky, but we gave it away. There's no doubt about it. Krill didn't really look that good, and Peppers for that leg kick, yeah, that was brutal. I thought it was a knee. I'm not going to lie, though, I looked away because I don't like those kind of injuries. So I saw it the first time, and then when they showed the first replay, I kind of looked, and then I looked away. I thought his knee was gone, but they're saying it's an ankle injury, so maybe his knee didn't take any blow, but to me, that, and my brother-in-law was sitting right next to me, and he goes, that was way more than an ankle injury. Like, it looked ugly. The last pick, he tried to get it to Terry for no reason. JD and Isaiah were wide open. Well, it was 3rd and 10, and it was going to be a long field goal, so trying to get the first down was not the wrong decision, because even if you got 5 yards, it was like a 53-yard field goal. Do we really trust Dustin Hopkins on a 53-yarder? We would like to get the first down, but obviously we would like to get no interception. We'd like to get something, so it's easy to say, oh, hey, you should have just gotten rid of the ball, or, you got the ball out quicker and get as many yards as you can, but now you have a 50-yard field goal for Dustin Hopkins. I don't know. Chris, Sports Talk, open right off the line. Yeah, I mean, it does, if that's, I don't remember exactly who was on and off. I was so upset that we threw the freaking pick that I didn't even look back, so I'll look at more to see what he could have had. I'll definitely put that play on the list of plays to look at going in. Smith stared down a receiver just like Haskins did on that last pick. Yeah, it was ugly. That last pick was ugly. No doubt. Kind of lucky we had 5 turnovers and lost by 3. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you could say we're luckier than anything, right? I mean, Evan Ingram had that drop pass. They could have got another field goal there. Yeah, I mean, you could say that we were lucky in some ways to even be this close. Chris Sports Talk, but we still have a chance at winning the division. We're still second. We got to win next week and beat Dallas. The Giants didn't beat us. We beat ourselves with our dumb penalties and idiotic plays. We're done. We're done. We're toast. We're done. Put Dwayne back in. I don't want to hear no more about trying to win this division. Absolutely not. Put back Dwayne in. We have to confirm that he is not the quarterback for the future. I do not want to see Alex Smith starting the rest of the year. Dwayne needs to come back in. Okay? Come back in, Dwayne. See if we have a quarterback or not. If he can take us to the playoffs, more power to him. But we're not playing this, oh, Alex Smith is going to bring us to the promised land. He ain't bringing us nowhere, okay? He's not bringing us anywhere. Don't kid yourself. Stop it. It's not Alex Smith. I wasn't even the biggest Alex Smith fan when he was fully healthy before his injury. Now he's 37 years old or whatever with a broken leg, and he looked okay today, but I'm not sitting here thinking he's the savior, okay? Go back to the bench. Dwayne Haskins needs to play in the football games. That's it. You just lost to the 0-7 Giants twice. Don't talk to me about playoffs. Playoffs? Yeah, don't talk to me about them right now. K. Small says it definitely looked like a knee. I thought it was. Dear Kyle, see you in 2022. Maybe. What's up, Billy D? That's a good one. Oh, God. No, his career's over. Nobody's going to look for him after that injury. You know, like, this was his one shot, in my opinion. I don't think he's going to play anywhere. He's going to be a backup. Maybe he gets another chance as a backup if somebody else gets hurt. But in reality, his career's over. Those weren't mistakes. They were just idiotic. I don't want to see Isaiah Wright back there ever again. Yeah. Isaiah Wright, man. Gotta maintain that ball. He got the ball. He muffed it, got it back, and then fumbled it again. How do you fumble twice within 3 seconds? You fumbled twice within 3 seconds, Isaiah. Come on, man. Billy D, was his ankle, saw the replay, total dislocation. Oh, okay, so it was just his ankle, no knee. All right, Billy, fair enough. I thought, as I said, I looked away right after. I didn't even see the entire slow motion replay. I looked away. I've never ever seen Alex Smith's injury live. I was at the game when that injury happened, so I did not see it. They obviously didn't show it in the stadium, and I never went back to watch it. I don't like those things. I do not enjoy watching people get hurt like that, so I will probably never watch that play again. But it's very unfortunate that ended up happening to him for sure. Anthony Johnson, can't believe Krull gave up that 50-yard pass and gave Ingram first touchdown catch of the season. Ingram probably could have had more touchdowns this season, but he had a lot of drop passes. Of course he catches it against us, and then Daniel Jones, no turnovers against us. Like, come on. Like, even these plays where he's, like, throwing off balance, he throws them in the dirt instead of throws them up in the air like he did against Tampa Bay. The easiest interceptions in the world. I could have made those interceptions. They were so bad. And instead, he gives us in the dirt. No chance for interceptions. That's our luck. Bad teams get bad luck. Chris, no, if he would have threw it to them, there was no one in space. Go look at the play again, please. You know what? I'll go look at that last play again. That's fine. I can see if there was potential there. I'll keep reading some comments while I go pull up the game. All right, what do we got? They said it was small ankle fracture. Okay. God, he got lucky if that's all it was, because it looked bad. It would have been first down clear, maybe. I mean, we are only a game back. It's just put Dwayne. I don't want to hear it. I really don't. I don't want to hear about how close we are to the playoffs. We are a 2-6 football team, and we lost to the 0-7 Giants twice. Do I really think we're going to beat the Bengals? Do I really think we're going to beat the Panthers? Have any chance of beating the Seahawks or 49ers or Pittsburgh? I mean, do I really feel like this? Come on, guys. Come on. Week 9. All right, let's pull up the full replay. All right, I'm pulling up this play. No, wait, shoot. I'm looking at the wrong one. Hold on. Here it is. All right. It was 3rd and 10. All right, here we go. 3rd and 10. All right, let's see. So you have Logan Thomas up at the top and Cam Sims too. Steve Sims. He may have had Thomas quickly if he looked there. He may have had Thomas. I don't know, dude. That line, Blake Martinez was right there. It would have had to been a tight window throw. He wasn't as super wide open, to be honest. All right, what do we got here? Only a game back, yeah. Anthony Johnson, I'm with you. Just put Haskins in. If Alex won this game for us, maybe we would have ride him next week as a starter. Yeah, I agree. If Alex would have won this one, and then you're 3-6 or 3-5, excuse me, and then maybe we have some outside chance. But losing to the Giants twice, I just want Haskins back in. I gotta confirm that he's not the guy. I don't believe he's the guy, but I gotta confirm it, and let's see him do it. All right, maybe he could take us to the playoffs, and then we have a quarterback of the future. Give the young boy a chance. Give the young man a chance. Okay, give it to him. Give him the ball. This is his opportunity. You're 2-6 in a bad division. Can you take us to the playoffs? Show us something. That gives us some life, and then maybe all of a sudden we have a quarterback of the future. Maybe. But if we keep him on the bench forever, when the heck are we going to bring him out? Are we done? Are we already done with Haskins? Maybe that's the case. But Alex Smith is no answer. Come on, guys. We got to put him back in. And that's not even giving up on the season. Maybe Haskins can do something. Put him back in. I don't trust Alex Smith any more than anybody else. Come on, man. No, I'm leaving Alex Smith. He played good. Just need to eliminate those mistakes. He's a vet. No, you leave Alex in. Haskins would be worse. He can't make the throws Alex can. First of all, yes, he can. Haskins has a better arm than Alex. He's just not as smart as Alex because Alex has been in the league for 15 years. No, Haskins has the arm to make every single throw. Alex Smith pressed too hard, I guess. I mean, if you want to say it's that way. Anthony Johnson, Kyle Allen probably will be our backup next year. That's a very possible thing, as he would be our backup. Tejavisi Subramanya. I've seen you before. How's it going, man? Bruh, we win this game if JD doesn't fall over at before half. There's so many things. We had 5 turnovers. 5! 5 turnovers and none against the Giants. 5 turnovers and none against the Giants. Come on. We got no turnovers against Daniel Jones. 35 turnovers in 20 games, and we got none. Come on, man. Let's see. I was there, too. Alex got hurt. Oh, yeah, I was at that game. It was brutal. That sucked. Houston game. Colt McCoy almost brought us back, dude. 1 PI away from beating Houston that game. Should have called PI on Josh Doxson. All right, what do we got here? Chris, Sports Talk. Our offense finally found a rhythm. The defense and Jack Del Rio is disappointing. Jack Del Rio isn't a good DC. He can't make no adjustments at all whatsoever. Oh, I'm not blaming Jack Del Rio yet. There is one thing I did not like about Jack Del Rio, though. There was this was a big freaking play. They were at around the 40-yard line, and it was like 3rd and forever. Like 3rd and 24 or something like that. 3rd and 20 something. And he brought everybody back off the line like 10 yards and let them get like a 12-yard play. And it turned into like a 42-yard field goal instead of a 54. Play up. Play up. Try to get a sack on that play because that's huge. If you knock him out of field goal range, it's a 3-point game. That was bad. Okay, Jack Del Rio messed up on that one 100%. Let's see. Cameron Kroll will be fine. It's good he had some great plays, and he had a few bad ones. He'll be fine. I'm not giving up on Cam Kroll yet. No way. He made adjustments. He's also a 7th-round pick. Anything we get out of Cam Kroll is a plus. He made adjustments. They only scored 3 points in the second half. That's a fair point, too. No. Put the kid in. We're back to vying for a top 3 pick. Exactly. You got to put the kid back in, for sure. So how then? What do you mean? Oh, probably because of the second half? Yeah, I mean, we only allowed 3 points in the second half. Anthony Johnson has a very valid point. He didn't do anything that the D-line is too talented to get dominated by the Giants. I mean, we had 5 sacks. We got some pressures on them. We just had no turnovers, dude. And we had 5 turnovers on offense. That's killer. Yeah, I mean, you can't blame the defense when you have 5 turnovers on offense. Not that the defense played well today, but you have 5 turnovers and you only give up 23 points? Come on. And Logan Thomas had too many drops today that hit him in the chest. Yeah, especially that 3rd and 10 in the first drive that comes to mind. That was bad. Haskins sucks. We got to give him one more chance to prove it. Chris Sports Talk. He's not as accurate as Alex. Well, let me say that. Yeah, okay, I'll give you that, even though Alex Smith threw 3 picks today. But yes, I would agree that Alex is more accurate than Dwayne Haskins. That's fine. But Dwayne Haskins can make every throw. Billy D. Riverboat Reject is not a good coach. Totally unprepared team with 2 weeks to get ready. Pathetic. How do you say a guy is unprepared? Okay. When you have 5 turnovers. Do you prepare for 5 turnovers? Is that something the coach needs to do? I need to find a way to win a game 5 turnovers deep? I only brought my team back within 3. When you're 5 turnovers to 0. I mean, when you have 5 turnovers, I don't really look to the coaching staff, okay? Like, there was a couple things the coaching staff could have done better that maybe wins this game. That's fine. But 5 flipping turnovers. You got to stop the turnovers. And that's not coaching, okay? You got to pick up the ball off the freaking ground. Chris Sports Talk, we all know how inaccurate Haskins is, though. I agree. I don't think Haskins is the future, but give him one more freaking opportunity. All right, guys? Anthony Johnson, nah, he is our future. He isn't our future, even if we do make the playoffs with Haskins. We just need to do is to do up his trade value up by draft day. Hey, there you go. That's another reason to start him. Great idea. K. Small, Smith's interception was just as bad as a 11-game rookie. Yeah, it was as bad as it gets. Off balance, overthrow the 2-yard downfield player right into the defender's hands. It's as bad as it gets for sure. Everything you're coached not to do as a 15-year vet. Chris Sports Talk. I'm not going to say they wasn't prepared. They just made idiotic plays. That's not on Ron. That's on the players. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Bro, all they did was throw short and run the ball. That's it. Jack Del Rio is the problem. That play calling was terrible, unacceptable. I just can't blame Jack Del Rio in a 5-turnover game. And you lose by 3. And your defense only allows 23 points on those and 3 points in the second half. I just can't blame him. Hell no, Haskins sitting on the bench. Anthony Johnson, we're going to draft a QB first round. Put in Haskins. Put in Haskins. Please, put in Haskins. We need to go sign Paxton Lynch. Of all the bad ideas, you somehow end up on top. Anthony Johnson, even the touchdown pass to Terry was wobbly, but it was in a good spot where only Terry could catch it. Fair enough. Big play by Scary Terry. Absolutely huge play by Scary Terry. That was awesome. In between 3 defenders, breaks away from a tackle and just outruns the 3 defenders to the end zone. Awesome play. 3 points in the second half. I call that an adjustment. Paxton Lynch is awful. It's Chris Sports Talk. Hell no. Yeah, no. Paxton Lynch is not the answer to our needs. Definitely not. If there's any answer, that ain't it. So what does 3 points in the second half mean then? I think he was saying hell no to Paxton Lynch. I think. I don't think he was saying it to the 3 points. Yeah, man. You let Alfred Morris go 6 carries, 67 yards. Wayne Gallman, 14 carries, 68 yards. 135 yards between those 2 guys. I mean, that hurts big time. 37 yards on the ground. Ugh. You had 365 yards through the air. But those 3 picks and 2 fumbles, dude. Killer. This team has no QB, RB, tight end, or O-line. The O-line wasn't as bad as you like. With Cornelius Lucas, I actually like Cornelius Lucas. He's a big-bodied dude, 6'8", like 330 pounds. He actually did not play horribly today. One of the sacks, Alex Smith should have been able to get rid of the football. But overall, I think the O-line did okay. Nothing spectacular, but I think they're okay. Tight end is definitely a big problem. Logan Thomas had too many mistakes today. RB, I still am not giving up on Antonio Gibson. I think he has a lot of talent, so I like that. But yeah, definitely no QB. We need a QB 100%. Terry McLaurin is a top 5. I don't care what no one says. The fact that this man had so many different QBs and still dropped 100-plus yards receiving, he's too good. He's a monster. There's no doubt. Okay, Terry is a beast. Top 5. I don't know about top 5. We always have to say this every single week, but he's a monster. I love Terry. Clear number 1. Terry McLaurin had 3 people on him when he had caught that TD pass. I know, and he broke a tackle and ran for 68 yards. It was fantastic. Morgan Moses had to yell at the players to get them going, and we just need to take what's in front of us. Gibson can't run when he's down by 13. Come on now. Yeah, I mean, we only ran the ball, 6 times with him and 3 times with McKissick? We only ran 9 times for 37 yards on the day. And one of those runs was a short touchdown right there after the second half. Gibson needs to run with 2 hands, wrap the ball. Yeah. It was an unfortunate play because he got tackled, and as he was getting wrapped around, another guy just put a helmet right on there. Jana Shekovich just comes in and says, L, welcome to the channel. Giants fan, welcome to the channel. Giants fan. Yes, congratulations to your second win. Fourth win for Daniel Jones against us in 2 years. I mean, tip your hat, you guys outplayed us today. 5 turnovers for us, 0 turnovers for you. 36.5 minutes of freaking time of possession to our 23.5. Well done. Gibson needs to run with 2 hands on the ball. No, shake my head. If we didn't turn the ball over, we're blowing out the Giants. I mean, 5 turnovers. Come on, dude. That fumble turned into a touchdown, too. The Isaiah Wright one. Come on. We lost the game. The Giants didn't win the game. We did whatever we can to lose this game. Yep. Well, Jane is going to celebrate anyway, so congratulations to your Giants. Isaiah Wright fumble was just ridiculous. Anthony Johnson, at least we know the Giants are keeping Jones for the future. Yeah, maybe it's a long game, guys. Maybe it's a long game con. We try to let Daniel win so the Giants keep him, and then he sucks. But then they just keep on keeping him because, hey, he beat the Redskins, right? Hey, maybe this is a long game con that the Skins are trying to pull on the Giants here. Maybe. Our first 2 turnovers resulted in them scoring 10 points. They scored on the first 2 turnovers. Yeah, Yeah. The fumble wasn't so much so much on us, the first one, because that was still like at the 20-yard line or 15-yard line or something, so the defense should have been able to get a stop there, but the second turnover was just absolutely abysmal. Billy D, okay, let's say Skins draft a QB. Is Riverboat Reject smart enough to give the new guy a chance? Will Riverboat Reject design an offense that helps promote the new guy's skill? I just don't see it. Hey, go get Trey Lance and see what he can do for you, man. I can live with the first one, but that second one hurt the most because we had got a big stop and we had the momentum. I know. Ugh, it hurts. It hurts so bad. The Redskins make me want to stick my foot in a mailbox while teaching kindergartens about ceiling fans. That's one heck of a comment. There's the comment of your day right there. The Redskins make me want to stick my foot in a mailbox while teaching kindergartners about ceiling fans. Clear. I tell you what, I need to see Kerrigan more. Yeah, I don't know how many plays on the day. I did know he got that big sack. What did he end up with? Kerrigan had a half a sack and a tackle. I'd be curious to see how many plays he was on the field. I don't know. Anthony Johnson, yeah, Ron will put it together next year. He is just seeing who is going to be depth players next year. I'm not done on Ron yet at all. I predicted a 6-10 season, and I thought that may have been even a little high, to be honest. So, losing to the Giants twice really hurts that prediction. If we beat them twice, all of a sudden we'd already be at 4 wins, and I may get my 6 wins. Not now. We're not getting 6 wins. Not happening. Ron Rivera presser. Alex Smith will start. Dwayne Haskins will be the backup moving forward. Nothing to say. DRG, if we can't beat the Giants, I don't think we're beating anyone else. Yeah, we're definitely not beating the Bengals. We're definitely not beating the Panthers. We're not beating the Niners. We're not beating the Seahawks. And we're not beating the Steelers. That's 5 losses. We have the Eagles, the Cowboys, and the Lions outside of that. And I doubt we're beating the Lions either. We will win this division. I believe we will still, the turnovers is what lost us this game. I know, but the thing is that I don't understand it, dude. I don't understand where the optimism comes in, okay? I love my Skins, and I'm rooting for them to make the playoffs. I hope that we go, whatever it is, we have 8 more games. I hope we go 8-0, okay? I'm going to be rooting for them every single week. But I'm a realist, okay? And I seeing what I'm seeing. We just don't have it. We just don't. Freaking Bengals are going to come here and kick our butts. Steelers might O for us. Freaking San Francisco is going to beat us, okay? I know that they're hurt. They're beat up. They looked bad against the Packers. I know. They're such a well-coached team. They will figure it out, and they will come in and beat us. Freaking Seahawks will just absolutely crush us. Panthers are not a bad team. They just took did they even come back? And they may have even beat they're right now 30. They lost 33-31 to the Chiefs today. Okay, they're a freaking good football team with Teddy Bridgewater down there. Teddy Bridgewater was good in Minnesota before he got hurt. So we're not winning that game. We could beat the Eagles. We should beat the Cowboys. And we may beat, we have a shot to beat the Lions. Okay? I don't think we will beat the Lions or the Eagles. I think we're only going to win one more game, and that's the Cowboy game. I think we'll get to sweep on Thanksgiving. But outside of that, I think we're losing every game from here on out. At least this means we get a top 5 pick. Hey, exactly. We get Trey Lance. That'll be huge, man. Or maybe we screw around and go get Justin Fields. I don't know. Justin Fields looked pretty darn good, too. I'd be happy with either one, I think. Let's see. Anthony Johnson. Well, if Alex Smith, we know we're going to get a top 5 pick. Top 5 picks. At least this means we get a top 5 pick. Yep. Chris Sports Talk. It was just the turnovers. Come on, guys. Listen up. I'm just as mad as you guys are. We beat ourselves. We'll clean up those plays. I watch football, and I know football, the games we lose is because of us. Okay. Chris, as I say every single week to you and my dad, the optimists, I hope you're right and I'm wrong. That's what I say every single week, okay? I hope you're right and I'm wrong. Billy D, I think we can beat the Cowboys again. The Cowboys are absolutely in complete disarray, okay? I think we can beat the Cowboys. It was just the turnover. No, sorry. Chris, we're beating the Lions and the Bengals and the Cowboys and the Niners. I'll be the one to speak it to life. I'm not giving up. You guys just watch what happens. I believe we got this. Come on, man. Lighten up. Okay. Hey, Chris, as I said, I hope you're right. I hope you're right and I'm wrong, okay? I love you, Chris. I hope you're right. Please be right. I hope you're right. Please. Oh, I'd love it. You be right. You be right. Please. Please. Anthony Johnson, I want us to make the playoffs, but we have to see what we can get for Haskins because he is probably going for a 5th or 6th round. If he does good, we can at least get him for a 3rd. I think we can get him for a 4th easily coming out next year. Come on. I think we could easily get a 3rd or 4th, because Josh Rosen was a 2nd and a 5th. Okay, a team that's that needs a quarterback, that's going to be desperate for a quarterback, will make a move on draft day, and we will have some leverage. And if you don't think we will have leverage, Arizona literally drafted a guy number 1. They knew Josh Rosen was not the future. They gave it all away, saying we don't want this guy, and they got a 2nd round and a 5th round pick for him. We'll be fine. We will get value for Dwayne Haskins, I promise. Chris, we're going to win 4 more games. I got you, Chris. You said Lions, Bengals, Cowboys, and Niners. What about the Eagles? You think we can beat the Eagles? That's 5 wins. That'll put us at 7-9. Zach Wilson. You want Zach Wilson for quarterback instead of Trey Lance or Justin Fields? I don't know, man. We still ain't making the playoffs even if we win those, right? I mean, anything's possible in this division, still. Hey, if anybody here is new, please subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it. If anybody here is new to the channel, subscribe. That'd be awesome. Really appreciate it. All right, here we go. Billy D, are we not seeing a pattern? Riverboat reject leaves Carolina. What happens? They get better. Riverboat reject comes to DC. They still suck. They got a better quarterback than last year, right? Teddy Bridgewater is a better quarterback. And who knows? Matt Rule might be a freaking fantastic coach. And they freaking lost to some hell of a teams, dude. Like, brutal teams. San Francisco being 13-3, Saints 13-3, Seahawks 11-5. Like, they lost to somebody else with like a double digit. Packers 13-3 last year. They lost to some hell of a teams, and they went 5-1 with Kyle Allen before they ran into that brutal schedule. They did lose to us. That was a bad loss. And there's no getting around. They should not have lost to us last year. But even under Ron last year, they weren't a bad football team. So it's not surprising that they came back and they've actually looked decent. I don't know about Justin. Ohio State QBs don't really do good, and I want Trey Lance or Zach Wilson. And last night, Kyle Trask looked good last night. I understand the things in the past of like, okay, Ohio State's never had good QBs, all right, but you can't just look at the past and see what's going on. You got to look at what you're seeing in the future. And I think that Justin Fields is showing some real talent. Okay, he's showing some real stuff right now. So, and he doesn't turn the ball over, which is huge. Okay, smart quarterback play, really smart quarterback play. Dwayne Haskins had all those big numbers, but he had 12 interceptions. Freaking Justin Fields is putting up really, really good numbers. Not as good as high numbers as Haskins, but really good numbers. And he's throwing, 3 picks all of last season and none so far this season? Dude, he's good. All right, Zach Wilson will be better than Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, and Trey Lance. Wow. Hail to the Redskins for life. Really has some good things to say about Zach Wilson. Okay. Chris Sports Talk. LOL, I'm right most of the time. I was right about Cam Curl and Cam Sims thus far. So, hey, I'm on a roll. Hold up. You're taking credit for one game. Cam Sims had one game where he had 3 catches. 3. Yes, it turned into 110 yards, but 3 catches. And we're claiming we're right on Cam Sims? My man. Anthony Johnson, I guess. Yeah, just don't hate just because he went where he went to school. You never know, okay? You never know what could come out. No, forget Zach Wilson. We don't want him. I don't know about Zach Wilson. I'm not going to lie to you. Hey, Cowboys will lose tonight? Yes, Cowboys will get crushed. I bet some money on it, too. Come on. Let's go, Pittsburgh. They got to win by 14 or more. Our next four, we'll win our next 4? Isn't Pittsburgh in our next 4? I don't know if we're going to win our next 4. My man, hello, Chris is just trying to make me look bad. Chris Sports Talk, we'll still have the easiest schedule. Come on, guys, chill. We'll be all right. We got to beat the Giants, dude. You can't tell me to chill after we lose to the Giants again. Yeah, Anthony Johnson said the same thing, but lost to the Giants twice. No, Rivera's a great coach. Stop bashing him, bro. It's not his fault. These guys can't protect the ball. He put a good game plan together. I will agree, Chris, where we agree, and I agree with what you just said. I like that. DRG, Tim, do you watch NASCAR? I do not watch NASCAR, and that has nothing to do with anything about the Confederate flag or nothing of that bullcrap. I just never watched NASCAR. I haven't watched NASCAR, and I didn't even watch it really then since Jeff Gordon. Okay, I'm not into NASCAR, and I only liked his DuPont colorful car, and I like Jeff Gordon. That's it. This will wake up. Will be a wake up call for us. Just wait, and you see next week we will win. Watch us work. We're still second. Dallas will lose tonight, and they're 1 after that. We got the Lions next week, right? Isn't that who we got next week? Yeah, got the Lions. Lions, Cincinnati's, and Cowboys in our next 3. All those are winnable technically. Then we have Pittsburgh. We ain't winning that game. San Francisco's beat to hell. We could win that game, theoretically. Seahawks. We're not beating Russell Wilson. Carolina Panthers. I think Carolina Panthers are a really solid team. I don't think we're beating them. And then we got the Eagles. So we can win 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of remaining 8 games. That's the most, and we will not be favored in pretty much all those games except for Dallas. We could potentially win 5. That'll put us at 7-9. 7-9 could make a playoff berth because that means we beat the Eagles the last game of the season. So yes, technically speaking, the playoffs are still in mathematically. But I would like to see Dwayne Haskins get us there, not Alex Smith. Okay? I want to see Dwayne Haskins in uniform, playing for us, trying to get to the playoffs. See if the young man can do it. Put us back to the wall and say, hey, win a playoff, get us to the playoffs, and earn a future here at Washington. Redskins man 10, what's up, buddy? Son of a biscuit, he says. Yeah, it's rough, man. It's a rough one out here, dude. Giants got the Eagles, so we have to cheer for the Giants. Do we? The Giants have the tiebreaker over us now, and then if they win, that puts them at 3 wins. I don't know. And the Giants are probably one of the best teams in the division right now. Yeah, they have Daniel Jones can do all sorts of things. You never know what he's going to do, but their defense is probably the best. Like maybe outside of ours, but their defense is probably a little bit rated higher than ours. And then their offense could do a lot of different things. They have good weapons at receiver. They have a better tight end than us. Like the Giants are probably one of the best teams in the division, surprisingly. I was saying, I guess about the no, hold on. Oh, I was saying, I guess about the Cam Sims and Curl. Yeah, exactly. And Cowboys have a hard schedule. Yeah, Cowboys are they're just awful right now. They're in complete disarray, no doubt. Dallas is up 3-0. Are you serious? Oh my God. Dallas, where are they at? Dallas is up 3-0. Ay. They're up. They're up 3-0 on freaking Steelers. If the Steelers don't win by more than 14, it's not going to be a fun day. We can beat the Seahawks. Oh, God, I love your confidence, Chris. I love your confidence. Meanwhile, the Eagles are running away. Yeah, they're on a bye week this week. We can get those 3. Scott Turner thinking he's just playing Madden. I already just gave the Eagles the division, and half of it has to do with the tie they got. Hey, that's true too. That's true. This is not being optimistic, actually. It's possible because their defense is awful. The Lions? Yeah, the Lions defense does stink. That's for sure. Oh, you're talking about for the Seahawks. The Seahawks defense is struggling. There's no doubt about it. But their offense is really flipping good. We got to put up 35 to beat them. We're putting up 35 on the Seahawks? We're not beating the Seahawks 23-20. That's just not happening against Russell Wilson. Especially with DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, whoever the heck they want to have at running back. And their tight ends aren't terrible with Will Dissly, Greg Olsen, and there's one more. I can't think of it. Their tight ends aren't garbage either. So we're not holding them 20. So we got to score 35 points to beat them. That's a lot. Anthony Johnson, no, hold on, sorry here. The whole division is arse. I agree with Anthony. Our offense can have their way with them, but we need to just protect the ball easily. And I'm going to say this again. Hell no, Haskins is inaccurate. I don't want him at all. I got to give him one more chance. Got to. Unless you're done. Unless you're totally done. Like, you're totally done, so maybe that's what it is. But I think as a franchise, if Ron Rivera is going to talk about how he's not done in D.C., you got to give him one more shot then to see what he got. Anthony Johnson, get us to the playoffs and earn a spot next year on some other team. This isn't about winning because that ain't going to happen. Alex is the better QB by far. That being said, play Haskins. Riverboat reject won't. God, I don't like that you keep hating on my man Ron Rivera. Quit hating on Rivera, Billy. Quit hating on him. Come on. Look at their 4 games, and you tell me if you think the Giants have a chance. Okay, I will. Let's look. They have the Eagles. Absolutely have a chance to win that game. They only lost by 1 last time. They have the Bengals. They have a solid defense that may be able to slow down Joe Burrow. Who knows? I don't think they will beat the Bengals, but if we have a shot to beat the Bengals, they have a shot to beat the Bengals. Seahawks. No, they're not winning against the Seahawks. Cardinals. Cardinals are definitely favored, but Kyler Murray has showed they lost to the freaking Lions. Okay, I know you were hating on the Lions. Cardinals they are so good they can beat the freaking Seahawks, and then they're bad enough to lose to the freaking Lions. So who knows? I don't think they're a complete team. They have Kyler Murray. They have Chase Edmonds, Kenyon Drake in the backfield. They have DeAndre Hopkins and some decent receivers. They don't have the best offensive line, and they don't have a good defense really either. So Cardinals are definitely a winnable game for the Giants. Cleveland's a winnable game. I think Cleveland will be favored, of course. Baltimore, they should get killed by Baltimore, and then they have Dallas the last game of the season. So if we have a chance to win 5 games, I think they have a chance to win 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. Take away the Seahawks, they have a chance to win 5 games. We have to look like the Bills to beat the Seahawks? Yeah, exactly. Riverboat can't stand Haskins. He wants nothing to do with him. He wants him gone. Well, in that case, I agree. Don't play him. Jake Anderson, that was a painful loss. Yeah, that was a painful loss. Alex looked good. Sorta. Lol. Yeah, 3 interceptions does hurt. And, I don't know. But what's up, Jake? How you doing, buddy? He's a guy I work with. Grew up next door to him. Chris Sports Talk. The hell with Haskins. Anthony Johnson, he is probably a Jay Gruden fan, and that's why he hate Ron. Lol. Joking, he says. Couldn't stand Jay the Lump Gruden. Why do you call him the Lump? I'm curious now. I've never heard somebody call him Jay the Lump Gruden, so please. Oh, Gruben. He didn't even call him Gruden. He called him Gruben. What does that mean? The lump. Yeah. Tell me what that means, Billy. What do you mean, Billy? The lump. Has anybody else heard Jay the Lump Gruben? Never heard that one before. The lump just looked and acted like a lump. What? Just looked and acted like a lump. Oh, God. Alex Smith will lead us to the playoffs. You guys just watch. He's played his first full game in a long time. Come on, man. He's going to have a great game plan next week. With him as the starter, we'll be fine. And, LOL, Jeff Okuda is going to get roasted on Sunday. Yes, Jeff Okuda, will get roasted. I agree with you on that one, no doubt. Definitely agree Jeff Okuda is not going to have a fun time trying to guard Terry McLaurin. That is not going to be fun. Cam Sims and Terry both balled out. Was good to see. Yeah, well, Cam Sims, he had 3 catches, and all of his catches were important. There's no doubt. But there was only 3 catches. All right, so he's got to show me a lot more before I'm on the Cam Sims train. But he's 6'5". That's an awesome frame, and he caught every pass that came his way too. So awesome to see. And obviously, Terry's a monster. Gotta love Scary Terry. Terry, again, super stud. Oh, my God. Yeah, what was his final? I said 7 catches, 100 and something yards. 7 catches for 115 yards and a touchdown on 7 targets. Gotta love that. That's DeAndre Hopkins style numbers, just catch everything that comes his way, including one where he has 3 people surrounding him, break a tackle, 68-yard touchdown. Oh, everything about Terry is so great. It's awesome to see that he got a captain. Nobody deserves it more, especially on this team, than Terry McLaurin. Cam Sims has played big in the games he played in. You got to get him the ball more and helped get Terry freed up because he was getting double teamed. Cam Sims was getting double teamed. I don't know about that, but let me see what he did in his last game. I don't remember now. I don't remember anything crazy stat-wise for him, but what did he do against Dallas? 1 catch, 22 yards. He's got a great average per catch, I'll tell you that. I'll give him that. Did he play against the Giants? I don't know. I don't remember. The first time. Did Cam Sims... 1 catch, 22 yards, and a touchdown. Oh, yeah, I remember that touchdown pass. Yeah, so his average is over, like, 25 yards right now per catch. Oh, Terry was getting double. That makes sense. How about that stupid fumble to start the game? Unbelievable, right? Just, you had, 11 guys had a chance to pick up that fumble or something like that. It was a stupid play. I mean, good grief. If you would include the other team, there was probably, 22 people that had a chance to get that football. Oh, what an ugly play. Turned into basically like a punt because they got it within their own 20. They did score on it, which hurt, but it just basically turned into a punt. I'm more upset about the other one. Do we have confirmation on Alex starting? That's what I believe Anthony Johnson said earlier. He was watching, or somebody was watching earlier and said that, according to the post game, that Alex Smith will start next week and Dwayne Haskins will be the backup. No, Terry was getting double. Okay, that makes sense. Chris Sports Talk. Bengals, Seahawks, Cardinals, Browns, and Ravens. LOL, Giants aren't winning any of those. Let's be real. Why do you think we have a chance to win those games? Those are basically some of the same teams we're playing, but the Giants, who have beat us twice, have no chance. I don't understand. Why didn't Logan just fall on the freaking ball? I think he was worried about stepping out of bounds prior to touching the ball and then getting a penalty, which in the scheme of things looks stupid because we would rather take the penalty than, obviously what happened. But I believe that was his thought process because he was trying to stay in bounds and then get the football, and I think that was his thought process, but it still sucked. Cowboys has Vikings, us, Ravens, and Bengals. Yeah, I don't see the Cowboys doing anything. It's really a runoff between Giants and the Eagles, and then us if we decide to do something. We could win 5 games. I think we could have a chance to win 5 games, but I'm predicting only 1 more win. Oh, excuse me. Tyler Pizzino, welcome to the channel, Tyler. Giants should have beat the Bucks, so I think they got a chance to beat at least one of those. That's true, too. Yeah, they were in a really competitive game against one of the best teams in the league in Tampa Bay. Only lost by 2. And also, they're extremely competitive against a lot of teams. Their only bad loss was against the Niners. Then they also got crushed by the Steelers, not by score, but just they were manhandled that game. But they only lost by 10. Outside of that, I think they lost by 8 to the Rams. And all of the rest of the games are within 4 points. The Giants are not as bad as their record shows. Thank you, Tyler. Subscribe to the channel. I have not seen you before. Welcome to the channel. Billy D. If he had been out of bounds, the ball would have been dead and the Skins retained possession. No penalty would be involved. I don't know. You can't be the first one to touch the ball. You can't be the first one to touch the ball after you've been out of bounds, and I think that may have been going through his head. You might be right. There may have been no call, but I think that might have been what was going through his head when he did it. But I would have loved for him to do that. Just touch the ball. Just get the ball. Just grab it, please. We will get those 3. Okay. Ron will stress that to the team because we have a rough stretch after that. Yeah, we need to win the next 3 if we want to try to make the playoffs. No doubt. Steelers, 49ers, Seahawks, Panthers. I believe we get 2 of those. And that's the Niners and Panthers. Oh, God. I love your optimism. Billy D, the ball had already been touched. Well, technically, yes, they've already been touched. But, I don't know. It's some weird thing. I think that's what is going through his head. You might be right. There was no call to be there, but I think that may have been running through his head, is all I'm saying. You might be right that technically there would have been no call made, but that's what it looked like to me. He was trying to avoid the no penalty. But I agree. If he had batted the ball out, that is a penalty. Okay, that's true. I knew that rule, but I don't think he was ever thinking about doing that. But because he looked like he was trying to stay in bounds. That's what I was seeing on there. Eagles are a non-factor. Eagles are a non-factor. I just, how do you respond to that? Browns, Seahawks, Packers, Saints, and Cardinals. Yeah, I mean, that's tough. That's tough, no doubt. Oh, shoot. Oh, DK Metcalf got a garbage touchdown at the end. Hurt my fantasy chances. Uh-oh. I need big days out of Chase Edmonds and DeAndre Hopkins if I want to come back and win this game. Yikes. NFC East is a non-factor. That's the truth. If I'm having the team run suicide drill the whole week on the football field. It sucks. It sucks, dude. We still have the best chance at this division? I don't know, man. I don't know. One reason the NFC East is so bad is because their comp is so tough. They got to play the NFC West and AFC North. I would agree with that somewhat, except for the fact that we just suck. Billy D, run till you puke. If you were forced to run till you puke, are you just sticking your hand down your throat and forcing yourself to puke? Or are you actually running until you're forced to puke? That's the question. I don't care if they start to throw up either. Tim, I want to hear you. We will win this division. Shout it, believe it, we got it. What are you, my dad would say something just the same way. He's an optimist as well, that he would say something like that. But Tim, I want to hear you. We will win this division. Shout it, believe it, we got this. Okay, I can't fake it for you. Okay, I don't want to fake it for you. I don't want to be fake. Okay, I want to say what I believe, and I just don't believe right now that we have what we got. But I think there's a chance, and I'm rooting for it, and I'm hoping. I will hope all day with you. I want you to be right so bad. I don't want to be garbage. Okay, I don't. If you can't beat good competition, then you deserve to lose. No argument. All right. It's been about an hour. All right, guys. It was fun. I'm going to pack it up for the rest of this one. Let's see what we got for the Sunday night. The Sunday night game, we have the Saints versus Bucks. A 5-2 versus 6-2. Tom Brady versus Drew Brees. The old heavyweights coming together, trying to see who will take the lead in this division. And it should be really fun to watch. This should be a really good game. Tampa's favored by 3. Anybody can win this game. Spoiled AFib will probably be here, the Saints fan, and we'll see what he says. But let's see what else we got. Anthony Johnson, if I see them force their fingers down their throats, I'm going to make them run with the vest on. Now they gotta run until they puke twice. No, that's funny. But all right, guys. All right, I think I got my frustrations out. All right, my yelling out. We will see what we got. We will rewatch this game, and we got skins of the game on Wednesday where we will go over this debacle. But until next time, see ya!